There's a world out there, a world waiting for you. Waiting to be explored. Waiting for you to leave your mark. Question is, are you ready for takeoff? To see places you never imagined. We fly so you can touch the sky. Captain Flacco invites you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the views as we take the skies. Welcome to That Flight Sim channel. As always, happy flying.
Hey everybody, how's everything going this beautiful Sunday evening? Beautiful day to be flying the sim. Since we're not flying real live, it's a perfect time to come sit down and practice a little bit on the simulator. Absolutely right. I've been using the BeyondATC quite a bit this weekend, and for the most part, I have to say it's been pretty accurate with all the procedures and stuff that I've been doing. Pretty happy with the traffic injector as well. We all know right now they're pretty much using the alpha phase, pretty much recreating real life traffic. Historically within 4 to 6 hours during that time frame you're flying, and pretty much putting them on the ground at the proper positions at the airport. So it's getting more and more realistic, even though me and Captain Gonzo are extremely excited. We pre-order Flight Simulator 2024 Collector's Edition. Isn't that right, brother? Absolutely right. November 19th will be an amazing day to be home and firing up the computer. Quite honestly, can't wait. Can't wait. That is right. Here we go. Say black weather. We're gonna calculate these numbers. 16 left. Flap configuration optimal. Yeah, I like that. Absolutely phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna send that to you. Okay. All right, I'll start working on my box here in a moment. Let's see how it's looking here. Oh, a lot of tenants are back there right now walking down the aisle. Beautiful, beautiful. Get our people on board while that's happening. Oh. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. Salt Lake City's the alternate today. I plan for a cost index of 100 and flight level 290. Made. That looks good. That sounds awesome. I'm seeing a thing here. I'm actually showing. Do you set for fuel? Mine is asking for 21.2, but I usually add 2,000 buffer there myself too and stuff like that. So yep, they gave me 50 minutes of reserve fuel too. So yeah, that's a lot, you know. So we're gonna go with that. Absolutely happy. More fuel, better than not enough fuel. Calculated 3.7, I believe. So let's check here real quick. Let's just go 4,000. Why not? 4.0 alternate fuel. Alright, flight plan. We said we're gonna use Seattle 16 left. Departure 16 left. On the Suma to departure. Insert. I see Suma. And 354. Baker City. Tocut, DNW. And we're gonna plan for Jackson Hole, Wyoming. ILS, I believe Zulu. Let me confirm that real quick. ILS Yankee Jose. ILS Yankee. And there's no star. Perfect. No star. So all the points are built in there. And let's just take a look real quick. It should begin with Quart. Potentially. Yep, perfect. I like it. KJAC. Jackson Hole. Performance. Wow, so yeah, usually in real life when you go and look at the flex temperatures um in your box, like the 321 usually is low flex temperatures, like in the 30s. For the most part, you come to a 319 and you see this big number, 67, 78, and whoa, pretty impressive. Yeah, they can flex a lot. So I mean, use here descend, manage, standard 290, perfect. Secondary flight plan, usually you always want to have a immediate return to the airport you're taking off from. As a like, it's a good procedural thing to do. You don't always have to do that, but I like to go to secondary and create like an approach. In this case, Seattle, I would say 16 right, no start, I have all the points, and you can go secondary performance and already pre-fill the approach numbers. So in case you have a V1, emergency, and you fail and you fire, any kind of situation that you have to do immediate return to your departure airport, then pretty much fly, fix, and then you can come to secondary, activate, get fixtures, and come back. At least you have one thing already tackled from the whole list of things to do. So, oh yeah, oh. In the meantime, here, and I don't have to do any of that. It's pretty popular for me. Yeah, if you say so. Absolutely. I believe my box is all set up. I'm gonna say I'm fully set up here with my box, and diameter is 30. Oh, there you go. I'm using real Jepsons from my real iPad. Yeah, I refuse to pay for Navigraph right now. And as usual, GSX has not refueled my aircraft. It's just so annoying. Oh, okay, yeah.
6 left.
And the other thing that I just realized, I had it fixed, and now it's not fixed anymore. It's like my screens are extremely bright, and you can barely see anything on the screen itself. I know there was a setting on that.
Visibility 10.
On the graphics
Clouds at 4,000. Ceiling 20,000 broken. Temperature 19. 2.08. Altimeter 3011. Landing runways 16 left, 16 right. Departing runways 16 center, 16 left. For activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Foxtrot.
I remember I fixed it like a while ago, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I told you when I did the update for the what is it? Sorry, for the graphic card. That's what you get. That's what you get. Rendering quality custom perfect and before we go fly, let me try to find a fix for that, because it's gonna be annoying to fly.
Alaska 351, Seattle clearance, thanks for Foxtrot. Cleared to Jackson Hole, Summa 2 departure, Summa transition, then as filed, maintain 4,000 feet. Departure frequency 133.65, squawk 0344. Alaska 351, read back correct. Contact ground 121.7 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Let me kind of play catch up here with you real quick. Sorry about that. Let's crank it up. All my people on board, but I still don't have fuel. Excuse me, and they just started loading the bags, man. Yeah, I go immediate. that whole entire Boeing lingo. Cleared to Jackson Hole Airport via the Suma 2 departure, Suma transition, then as final, maintain 4000, frequency 133.65, squawk 4040, American 775. Contact ground 121.7, we're ready for push and start, American 775. Wow, man, I sound like an airline pilot or what? Yeah, baby. I am going to go ahead and give me one moment here. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick reset of one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and we're gonna do this. My bad, extremely my bad. There we go. Okay. Amazing, it looks like we're completely loaded. I got bags, I got fuel. Gonna send that to the Mac 2. Numbers. One more load here to make sure numbers are good for 16 left. Okay. Gonna go here, return. Gonna go and get the second load sheet. Gonna accept it. Gonna go and get here. Oh, beautiful, man. Beautiful. I think we're about 3 more minutes away from being able to push back here. Sounds good to you? About 3 minutes, yeah. Alright, flight attendant came over. Everybody's boarded, yeah. Gate to close, gate to close. Close that door. Bye-bye. Talk to you tomorrow. Outstanding. Alright. Alright, we go on my overhead. Okay, departure checks completed, bypass being inserted. Completely ready here for pushback on my side, brother. Absolutely. I'll call him as soon as you call him.
Alaska Tree 51, Seattle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Boeing way. Get a word in, brother. Everybody's talking right now on my ATC side. Seattle ground, American 775, Delta 4 requesting pushback and engine start. And of course Delta talked right after me and they got their clearance first. Wow, I'm still trying to get the pushback clearance here. Pushback approved, facing north, American 775. Alright, that's good news. Pushback approved. And tilt to the north. Marking rate release, beacons on. All it. Here we go. Starting number 1. American colors. Colors. What flavor you have today? Mint? Absolutely. Got it. I know the answer to that question in your dreams. I had a feeling. Yeah, no, I mean, I've never flown the 7.3, but I've heard nothing but good things about it, so. I mean, alright, she dropped me right here, but parking brake set. You know, disconnect you. All have a nice day. See you front. Absolutely, you got it.
Alaska Tree 51, runway 16 left taxi via 66655 Bravo, 4 Bravo, 2 Bravo, Charlie.
What? What? Right, see the tow bar. I see a 7.3 right behind me taxing. Please don't cut off my tail. Alright, see a pin. Very nice. I'm gonna salute. Laps 1. Capture start checklist. Here we go. No APU required today, baby, so we're gonna go ahead and turn that up. Exit light on. And while we're at it, we're doing a quick flight control check. Pull up, pull down, neutral, pull left, pull right, neutral, pull left, pull right, neutral. Before takeoff checklist. Here we go. Alright, take off in the blue. Calling for taxi. You made it to the runway? Runway 16 left, taxi via 6665 5 Bravo, 4 Bravo, 2 Bravo, Charlie, American 775. So 66 is this spot here. 6, 5, 4. So they're pretty much giving you like the instruction to taxi like you're using a low visibility chart. Pretty funny. Thanks, Claire. Pretty interesting, huh? Alright, clear left. Clear right. I see you there approaching 66, is that right? Oh, there's somebody already pushed back there.
All aircraft be advised, information golf now current. Altimeter 3010.
So far so good. Running smooth here.
Alaska Tree 51, contact Seattle Tower 120.905.
Cabin is secure for takeoff, that's pretty good. Once we get to the runway, I'm gonna do a before takeoff checklist here, which is easy. Clear right, clear left, 66.6. Yeah, the scenery is kind of stuttering a little bit on my side as well.
Seattle Tower, United 2168, visual runway 16 left.
United 2168, Seattle Tower, wind calm, runway 16 left, cleared to land.
Runway 16 left, cleared to land, United 2168.
Alaska 351, Seattle Tower, wind calm, RNAV to Nevjo, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
I am currently passing Kilo intersection. I see you over there. Are you the one right now line up on the runway? Alright, yeah, there's two of you right now. You and another Alaska, but that's the traffic injector. Send them around. Absolutely. I'm getting pretty close, passing now hotel. And it's gonna have to go down Echo and then Delta and then Charlie. Charlie takes her for full line. You go doing 20 on the ground speed right now on the taxi, up to 30 is fine. Oh yeah, especially in go home day, huh? Sounds phenomenal. Capt Gonzo. It's really sad that we don't have Captain Flacco today. Yeah. Alright, hold it short.
Seattle Tower, United 1308, visual runway 16 left. United 1308, Seattle Tower, continue.
16 left right now, so we're gonna do
We'll
that.
go, United 1308.
V1, rotate. E2. Positive ready to climb.
Alaska 318, holding short runway 16 left.
Lightning
United
1111, what's
2168, exit left at
up?
Bravo.
Mr.
Exit left
Thomas,
to Bravo,
how you
United
doing?
2168.
Clips R2, hi to
Alaska
you.
318, runway 16 left.
Airplane,
line up
hi
and
to
wait.
you, Airplane, John Doe.
Line up and
Yeah,
wait.
he's missing
Runway
action.
16 left, Alaska
And Firefly,
318.
Firefly, how you doing?
Alaska
Anybody
351,
watching right now
contact
live,
Seattle
feel free to
departure,
ask
take
any
care.
questions. If you have any questions. It's about a
Alaska
737, I don't
Seattle
know if it's
departure,
about
radar
the
contact,
Airbus.
climb,
I might
maintain
have a
14,000 feet.
answer or two for you. I'm currently waiting here at 16 left, holding short for Lufthansa 490 heavy about to land. Once they land, I hope I get the lineup and wait for 16 left so I can catch up with you.
Negative. Climb, maintain 14,000 feet. American 2767, leave Auburn heading 025. Expect radar vectors for visual approach, runway 16 left.
Leave Auburn heading 025. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 16 left. American 2767.
Delta 902, airport is at your 12 o'clock 5 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, Delta 902.
Delta 902, cleared visual approach runway 16 left.
Runway 16 left. line up
Cleared
on
visual
wing,
approach
American
16 left, Delta 902.
Delta 902, contact Seattle Tower 120.9
Contact Tower 120.9 Delta 902.
The
American
package with the all the
2767,
cool
turn right,
voices
heading
and the
010,
BeyondATC is phenomenal.
vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 010, American 2767.
Delta
All right,
774,
brother.
turn
I'll
left,
try
heading
to
305, intercept the
catch up
16
with
left
you, or
localizer,
once you get to
descend,
cruise, you
maintain
can slow down.
2100.
But I'm right now entering the runway.
Turn left, heading 305.
Everything in the name of
left localizer,
simulation and
descend,
reality, huh?
maintain
Realism.
2100, Delta 774. American 2767, descend and maintain 4000, altimeter 3010.
Descend and maintain 4000, altimeter 3010, American 2767.
Horizon Air 2400, leave Vashon heading 035. Expect radar vectors for visual approach, runway 16 right.
Leave Vashon heading 035. Expect radar vectors for visual approach, runway 16 right, Horizon Air 2400.
Joe, runway 16 left, clear for takeoff. American
Seattle, Alaska
775.
318. Good day,
Here we go,
1,600 feet.
50%, waiting for
Alaska
spool up,
318, Seattle departure,
stabilization.
radar contact, climb, maintain 17,000 feet.
Climb, maintain 17,000 feet, Alaska 318.
Seattle, Alaska 234, flight level 250 with information golf.
Bus is set.
Horizon Air 2400, turn right, heading 015, descend and maintain
nuts.
3000, altimeter 3010, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 015, descend and maintain 3000, altimeter 3010, Horizon Air 2400.
Alaska 234, Seattle approach, altimeter 3010, expect the visual approach, runway 16 right.
Altimeter 3010, expect the visual approach, runway 16 right, Alaska 234.
Seattle,
Positive
SkyWest
rate,
4926, good day, 15,600 feet with information golf.
Alaska 351, contact Seattle Center 128.5.
And we're flying, brother. Contact departure, American 775, good day. Seattle departure, American 775, it's 2,300, climbing 4,000. Flaps up after takeoff checklist.
Alaska 351, Seattle Center, good day, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Absolutely. There we go, on the way up to 4,000. Nice. And I'm on my way now to 14,000.
Alaska 351, contact Seattle Center 1 tree
Still
4.9
flying.
Take care.
Because I'm an Airbus pilot.
Alaska 351, say altitude. Alaska 351, say altitude.
Alaska 351, 17,000 feet.
Alaska 351,
usual,
Seattle
huh?
Center, roger.
The first one there? Yes, sir. Mount St. Helen. We're passing 10,000 feet. Alright, we got another clearance to fly to flight level 290. Have my BFR map, and I do see you on the BFR map. I believe I'm like 40 miles behind. Very excited to see what's awaiting us in just a few months. Well, let me see, September. Yeah, in a few months. So it's gonna be really, really exciting. Really exciting. All right, I decided to go on autopilot here. Everything's managed. Thrust climb now. Looking good. Looking good. About 25 from Zuma. I see you're already doing the left turn on your way to Wanta, Coda, or Baker City. Alright, 11.5 from Wanta. If you want, you can just slow it down just a tidbit. Let me see right now, what is the SAT, TAT? Okay, we're good. I'm flying right now in some cloud coverage. And what, if you want to slow down a little bit, I'm gonna speed it up here. See. Looking good. I'm actually watching you right now on my iPhone while I'm flying here in the sim, and looks amazing. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh yeah, that's one thing I wish I where I was gonna go with. Oh, the how smooth you are with the camera transition for your cockpit. I'm like, I still don't know how to do that on my side, like how to move around the cockpit that fast.
Alaska 351, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Here we go. So we're right now above 18.
Alaska 351, Seattle Center, roger.
All right. Yeah, I can see Mount St. Helens right now. I see you getting. We're getting closer to each other as well here on the VFR map. All right. Outstanding. So yeah, in real life, I have done flying into Seattle and out of Seattle using this exact departure, 212 departure, and I've been blessed by being able to fly it in and out of Seattle in VFR, VMC conditions. You can see everything. I have pictures of it somewhere, and outstanding views. Like, no picture will make any justice to how it looks in real life. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's something I really enjoy doing as an airline pilot, is flying out west, more than flying up and down the East Coast corridor. To each your own, but honestly, the longer the flight, the more I like it. And I love flying into terrain, flying into special airports, stuff like. I like the challenge of it. It looks like I'm freezing my passengers. Let me go ahead and turn this up a little bit so they're not too cold. And I'm gonna keep the seatbelt sign on because we're flying over mountains. You know, mountain waves are real, so you don't wanna risk it when flying over the mountains with the seatbelt sign off. Oh yeah. Alright. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do terrain mode on the FO side. I'm gonna get my weather radar, even though it looks like it's VMC all the way to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And I'm right now passing Wanta. So that means that I'm actually 30 miles behind you currently. Awesome. Let me go and check the external views here real quick.
Alaska Tree 51, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
Absolutely, more than excited to do that. So proper. That runs the family.
Alaska 351, Seattle Center, roger.
Absolutely phenomenal. Here we go. We're passing flight level 240 on the way to climb. On the way to flight level 290, currently doing indicated speed 335, about 520 ground speed. 65 miles away from Coda, and take a look here real quick at our MCDU. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this flight level 290, so it steps there. Gorgeous. I'm gonna go secondary. I'm gonna copy the active. I'm gonna try again, because that's one thing on the MCDU here that is not like in the real plane. It doesn't give you a landing weight calculation on your secondary and at page 2, which is kind of, it's not like I need it, but it's just it's showing right now I have 137.4, landing with 11, I have 17, that's 6,000, so I'm gonna be landing 131, so I'm gonna just run that up 132. Good. 132 landing weight. That's gonna be about 6,000, 5,000 below max landing weight, which is 137.7 for the 319 on the CFMs. You see, in real life, it's what we do as well. You start just like getting ahead of the game, trying to get some of the information that you need already for your landing and arrival and whatnot, and that absolutely helps with the workload management on your flight deck. Take a look here at the approach real quick. Forward Capo.
Hey, sorry about that, Jose. I was hearing you, but it looks like my audio is not going through the live stream, so I'm just checking with one of our viewers, John Doe, one of our loyal followers. Let me know if you can hear me now, bud. I was just re-verifying the audio settings. Let me know if you can hear me.
I just checked here the live stream and it's going through.
Perfect. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, John Doe, for verifying that. I appreciate that, man. That's why we love interacting with our viewers, because sometimes we have some audio difficulties or even video difficulties. So you guys call us out on it and we will fix it, I promise. So thanks, man. You're the man. Appreciate it. Let's enjoy the views here of the 73700, man.
Contact Seattle Center 132.6. Take care, American 775. God bless. He said negative. Seattle Center on 132.6. Thank you very much, American 775.
That's hilarious. He straight up said, nah, man, I'm good, thanks.
There you go. You're welcome. Have a great flight, he said. That's awesome. Seattle Center, American 775. Good afternoon. How's your day going? Passing flight level 267, climbing 290. He said Roger. Okay. It's one of those. Right, I'm gonna go vertical speed 1200. Awesome, and I believe I can fly. Alright, I see you there. Not too far, not too far.
Yep, if you see on my end of the stream, I'm just panning around the outside, checking out the ground detail and the beauty that is the 7.3. Even though the Airbus pilots do call her a dinosaur, I get it, I get it.
T-Rex with wings. Yeah, let me do the same and go in this terminal mode here and see how it looks. Oh yeah, man, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Will you dare to take a swim on that river down there?
You know what? I would. It's a beautiful scenery, so I think I would like it. Reminds me of our childhood in Puerto Rico. I remember my my grandfather from Morovis. He used to take us to Rio San Lorenzo, and we'd spend the weekends there, man, and it was awesome.
Really? Pretty cool or not really?
Yeah.
I bet, absolutely, huh? I mean, a few years ago, probably several years ago, I went down to, have you ever been to Gozalandia in San Sebastian?
Maybe passed by it, and maybe 5-6 years ago, but I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I went there, went to the waterfalls and whatnot, man, that place was freezing cold, like freezing cold.
Oh yeah, I bet, man.
Oh, yep, here we go, let me close that here. Alright, let's go ahead and do that, absolutely, manage speed. Alright, we're cruising for level 290, currently doing Mach 80 and about 15 miles from Coda, Baker City next.
Copy. I'm at 85 nautical miles from Baker City, doing indicated 300, Mach 0.78 at flight level 290. So I believe this is a healthy speed. You should be closing the gap over the rest of the leg, and it should set us up with some good sequencing for our approach into Jackson Hole.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And you know what? Let me enable my overlay. Completely forgot about the overlay here, so there we go. That's the wrong button. Sorry if this puts the view out shortly, guys. I'm just gonna do some swapping around here.
I spend my nights up on the run trying to find my way. You know I'll keep pushing on until I know we've got it made. And now I'm caught up in this riptide, trying to make my way back. And I've been up all night trying to get back on track.
I'm gonna take the risk now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign, let the people get up.
Roger.
Alright. And I will go like, hey folks from the flight deck, good afternoon again. Welcome to Flight American 775, non-stop same-day service to the beautiful Jackson Hole, Wyoming airport. We are at flight level 290, currently looking at about another 55 minutes to touchdown into Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Once we get closer, we're gonna get you back some weather information, blah blah blah, and you know, sit back, relaxing to the right, drink all the alcohol. It's on me.
Oh, if that's the case, man, I should have flown American.
That's why you always choose American.
Alright guys, let me keep checking some settings here. I'm trying to get the overlay to show. Okay. And guys, once again, if you see me switching the live scene and all that, I'm just trying to figure out how to get the proper overlay. So just hang in with me. I'm trying to set it up. There we go. We got it. We got it.
Amazing. Disgusting.
There we are. Now you guys should be seeing it centered. Perfect. Thank you, John Doe. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you for clarifying. Man, you're one of the best here on the Fly Sim channel. So John Doe, just giving you a shout out. Thanks again for always staying with us and watching us from start to finish. By the way, we did write your ideas that you gave us on the last live stream. I've got them on my phone, so we are going to be working on those ideas. You were the one that had us fly in New York looking for the missile silos, and we loved it, man. So thank you very much, my friend. You know what? And Jose, you know I'm a sucker for some evening flights. So once we get near Jackson Hole, we can start maybe setting the time a little bit lower so the sun starts setting and we get a beautiful approach through the mountains.
Absolutely, Captain Gonzo. Absolutely.
Guys, and I believe Captain Jose already mentioned it earlier, but if you've got any questions for a real-life Airbus pilot, he is the guy to go to. He is the one that we always consult with when we have any questions with the Fenix or with anything Airbus. Keep in mind, he flies these airplanes in real life, and he's giving us the stamp of approval for the Fenix simulations, A319, 20, and the 21. And of course, he also flies the Neos. So feel free to drop a comment on the live chat here. We'll keep an eye on it. And Captain Jose is more than happy to answer any questions you guys might have.
Hey Tiago, hey yo, welcome to the live stream. How's your day going? And that's right, guys. Any kind of question you have about the Airbus, if I know the answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't have the answer, I'll promise you I'll search for it, find it real quick, and give it to you. And if you have any questions, I know that there's some rumors, or I think plans, actually official plans of a release of a Boeing 757. Pretty much training quality here for the flight sim. I still remember pretty much everything about the 7576. So we can as well discuss stuff on those two aircrafts, same type but different airplanes. So absolutely feel free to ask me any questions. And it doesn't have to be either even specific about the airplane. Ask me anything you want to know about the airlines, about what we do, etc. And if I can give you an answer, I will.
Absolutely. Oh, hey, look at John Doe's question. Does Airbus tighten their door plug bolts? Hey, Tiago, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. We know college can get a little heavy, man. So, but he's got a good question for you, Jose, about landing with flap setting 3.
Oh, well, let me go first to the John Doe real quick. Hey, if you were given the option to buy Ford or buy BMW, what would you buy and why? That's my answer to that. And Tiago, give me 1 second here. Giving me, let me get the route back real quick here. Expect radar vectors, ILS Yankee, runway 19er, American 775. Okay. All right, verify instruction. I just told you the same thing, but yeah. So flaps 3 or config 3 Airbus landings. It comes to the point that it's really personal decision of the pilot flying if you want to do config 3, config 4. Company policies for the different companies operating the Airbus. Config 3 is preferred if their conditions are good enough for that, which majority of the time they are, because pretty much you're flying a little bit faster, you can get there quicker, and you might even save some fuel. I do it every now and then, but for the most part, I do like to land config full on the Airbus, and the more you do it, the more natural it feels when you're just constantly doing the same configuration for your landing. Certain conditions will actually require you to do config 3 on the Airbus. Say you have engine failure and you shut down, you run through the whole entire checklist. At some point it will require you to do the performance interval just to use config 3 landing.
Contact Salt Lake Center
Or
128.05, Alaska
the other hand,
351.
config
Have a
full,
good
say you're
one.
going to Key West, or today we're going into Jackson Hole,
Salt
Wyoming.
Lake Center,
It's
Alaska
6,000
351,
and change
flight level 290.
runway land. I'm planning on using that to break low, medium and config full, just to make sure we touch down and we stop at a safe distance in the runway. But yeah, I would say flap 3. Every now and then I'll use them just to keep my skills polished. Doesn't fly that different. But yeah, it's I would say it's 40-60. And here we go. They're giving me right now Capt Gonzo present heading.
Nice.
And down to flight level 200. So we're gonna go to flight level 200. What I'm gonna do, I'm not that high, so I'm gonna go vertical speed. Wow, that. So yeah, Tiago, I hope that answered your question about the configuration. Oh yeah, so Tiago, that's correct. So when you're landing with config 3, yes, it might feel that you might be about to have a tail strike. You're not doing something wrong. That's how the aircraft behaves. And usually when you're flying config 3, you kind of want to be careful with that pitch attitude the closer you get to the runway. Especially when you're flying the 321. You know, long airplane, so absolutely want to be careful with your pitch attitude. Don't do more than 7.5 degrees, maybe, and you'll be safe. Awesome, here we go. We're flying present heading, flight level 200, vertical speed. Seatbelt sign is back on. We're gonna start flying into the mountains.
Copy. I still haven't gotten any descent orders or anything like that, so I'm just going to continue.
You know how it is. Again, German cars or American cars, it's up to you. But controllers know better. Now, let me say this, because I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm a bandwagon with the Airbus. My first big airplane was the 757 and the 767. And I will trade anything. We just fly that until I retire. So yeah, especially the 757-200.
Oh man, yeah guys. So a little bit of history here. So when Captain Jose and myself were kids, you know, pre-teens, we always knew that flying was our passion. And Captain Jose made it to the major airlines. He flies for one of the biggest airlines in the United States and in the world, one of the legacy airlines. But with that being said, we grew up in Puerto Rico, right? I more so him than I did. I spent most of my time here in Florida, but we used to go to the air park in San Juan in Luis Muñoz Marin International Airport, which is the major international airport in San Juan. And we always drooled when a 757-200 passed us by. And so the fact that Jose got to fly that is freaking awesome, because we used to collect photos. You remember, Jose? We had folders with photos down to the specific engine per customer per airline.
Absolutely right. We had a lot of photos of a lot of stuff aviation related, and it feels awesome. You're a kid and you're dreaming about this stuff, and then suddenly you realize, oh wait, this is what I'm doing every day of my life until I retire. And
yep,
having the chance to fly one of the most beautiful airplanes ever built, and not only that, but one of my favorite airplanes personally. It was amazing. It was amazing, and certainly looking forward to my next chapter in my career. Here we go. Left turn heading 090. Turn left heading 090 American 775. All right, I'm liking this. Kind of interesting that we're being vectored already so far away, but well, not that far away really. I think they're being proactive on my side today, Capt Gonzo. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was curious because I'm still showing 280 nautical miles to my top of descent, and I was like, man, they're already bringing you down to flight level 200.
I have no idea. I really don't even know if she knows where I'm going. So let me check real quick here. Yeah, because you mentioned the vectors for the ILS 19er Yankee into Jackson Hole, so we're good. She knows where I'm going.
Copy that.
Let me see here.
I'm gonna go ahead and pin that. So I've got the ILS Yankee for runway 19er, let me know and we can brief it together.
You know what? I'll let you brief that approach. But you know what? Last time we flew together, you briefed the whole thing for us. I'm gonna brief it for you today. How about that?
Copy that. Let me just reduce the music a little bit. There we go.
Absolutely.
All right, we're ready to go.
Here we go. So, I would say to start my briefing, threats today. Threats coming into Jackson, Wyoming. Short runway. Terrain is another factor, and the high elevation is another factor to keep in consideration. We are going to have a runway that is, or an airport that is inside a valley, and to the west of that valley you have 13,770 footer peak. So yep, at least today it's a VMC conditions day. Should be no factor, but absolutely I'll have to rank mode on my displays. No arrival into Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Expecting radar vectors to join the ILS Yankee runway 19er. 109.1 is the frequency, 187 degrees on the course. FAPMO should be at 9,600 feet for the final approach fix. Decision altitude 7,077. MSA, I like to go with the highest one. There's two. We have 14.9 and 12.7. I'm gonna go with 14.9 all around. That will keep me clear from everything. They have poppies on the right and Malos lights for the approach. We have to go miss either tower as instructions and climb into 4,000. If not, that's publish. Pretty much going on the 192 outbound to Kidney and hold. I don't hold. Come back, try again. That's it. For my situation, Airbus 319 family config full auto brakes medium today. I'm gonna use the auto thrust all the way down, and I'm hand flying it. 6,300 feet of runway. We're gonna make a left turn, maybe Alpha 2, but I'm planning to go full length all the way to Alpha 1. No problem with that. And parking today, my gate will be Papa 8 parking stand. I'm gonna request stairs, and that's all I have for you right now. In case of go around, for me will be a full toga go around because of terrain avoidance. Questions?
No, sir. Tracking. I've got my nav frequency set. Again, flying the 7-3. I have to do everything manually. I've got my final approach course set on both Captain and FO side to 187 degrees. And copy all on your MSA. You're choosing 14.9. I agree wholeheartedly. Same thing in the case of a missed approach. I'm taking over, going full toga for ground and terrain avoidance, and then we'll circle back and try again.
Perfect. I like it.
And looks like Quart is our initial approach fix. So, according to the chart, we should be crossing Quart at 11,000 or 11,100, I should say.
There you go. And now that you mentioned that, I'm just gonna go and take a look. It's showing that, and it's showing FEPMO. Perfect. I like it. Progress page again. Yeah, it's pretty surprising. I'm right now cruising here at 20,000 feet. I wish I knew the reason why. The mountains are pretty close on there, but I mean, it looks gorgeous. Don't blame me. I think she heard me when I said I wanted to fly close to the mountains today.
She took it to heart. Hey, and by the way, John Doe had dropped a comment there a few minutes ago. I responded via text when you were giving us the briefing for the instrument approach plate, but he said Captain Sullenberger made me an Airbus fan. And dude, like I typed, I can't argue with that. That man made Airbus really stand out after the dual engine failure after takeoff from LaGuardia on US Airways.
Absolutely phenomenal job done by Captain. Absolutely. And actually, it has become a case study when you're studying, safety and human factors. Really interesting case study and how they managed to do what they did and with the outcome they have. So, absolutely phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Again, as we always say, it's always a good day when you can walk away from the airplane or swim away, doesn't matter. It's always a good day when you can do either or. People here real quick. This is looking good. All set up and awesome good stuff. Skywest, Skypest.
Skypest. Never heard that one before, man. That's a new one that I'm gonna write down. Next time I'm holding short and I am in my 172 and there's this guy West CRJ or anything equivalent behind me, I will make sure to call them out by that name.
It's why when you hear the letters Delta, Echo Alpha, no, Delta, Echo Lima, Tango Alpha, Delta. You know what Delta stands for?
No, sir.
Destroying every living tree in America. There's a reason why. I'll let you know later. But
copy that.
Pretty much everything is paper based there still, besides their iPad. But they print so much. So yeah, so much paper use. Yeah. Alright, well this is kind of funny. I'm like 280 miles away from Tokut and flight level 200. I still don't understand why they did that, but whatever, I'm not the controller. I mean, in real life, me as an airline pilot, I will second guess that request and probably ask why do you want me to descend so far away from my top of descent, but being a simulator and knowing we're safe, don't care.
Exactly. And you guys probably have heard us before, but Captain Flacco have a saying, Captain Flacco and I, we have a saying, this is our simulator, our aircraft, we do what we want, man. If we want to start doing barrel rolls right now with the 7.3 and the A319, we will. So
absolutely right.
If you are our passengers and you've been indulging on alcoholic beverages too much, you might want to stay close to that lav because you're going to need it pretty soon. Or if you look in front of your seat, the seat that's in front of you, on the back pocket, find the little air sick bag and have it ready, boys and girls, because you're going to need it.
Absolutely. Looking good, looking good.
Yeah, these sceneries, man, are so unique. Oh, man, I'm loving this every single second of this flight. There we go, bringing the tunes up a little bit, get some more music. Tiago, hopefully you haven't been drinking too much back there, buddy. All right, hang on there tight. We're promising you we're going to get you in one piece down to Jackson Hole.
My flight attendant number 1 just called telling me John Doe took all the snacks from the snack basket. Come on, John Doe. Leave some snacks for the rest.
No, John Doe is doing it the right way. He's flirting with the flight stewardess there and letting her know that she is looking beautiful. And meanwhile, he is sliding his hand through the cart there. That's a hero.
Oh, Tiago, West Coast better than the flat Florida. You know what? It's always, yeah, I love flying to the West Coast, but there is no better flight than any airport, choose an airport in the whole planet, flying back to Florida, going home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can be flat, can be boring, can have a lot of traffic, but when you're flying home, man, that's the best flying you can do.
Tiago, hopefully you're enjoying that pizza, man. That sounds great right about now.
Hey, John Doe, watch out because there's some people with allergies back there. I heard there's like 3 people in first class with allergies to peanuts. So, don't eat them now. And eating pizza. Who's eating pizza? Oh, Tiago's eating pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the invite. Darn. You know what I had for dinner today? I had fried chicken, man.
Ooh.
I have fried chicken and macaroni salad.
Tonight, I had a big, juicy New York strip steak that the wife cooked up. I had a nice glass of red wine. So that 8-hour bottle to the throttle, yeah, I violated that about an hour ago. So nice little cup of red wine, you know, a little Zinachino to keep us awake. Not a bad dinner at all.
I like it. I like it.
John Doe is stuffing his pockets with peanuts. That's how you do it, baby.
Very nice. All right.
Oh, guys, I hope you're enjoying the views as much as I am, because you guys know I'm a sucker for mountainous terrain. And like Tiago said, yes, Florida is flat. I've been living in Central Florida now for over 24 years, give or take. And yeah, man, nothing beats flying in sceneries like these. Look at this.
The beautiful scenery with an ugly airplane in it.
It's okay. The only appeal the Airbus has over Boeing is that it sits a little higher. That I'll give it.
The way I see it, quite honestly, I don't care what I fly as long as I get my paychecks.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Yeah, hallelujah. Bring the money home. Bring the money home.
Isn't it funny, right, that you're flying real planes just so you can get paid to sustain flying virtual planes? Isn't that amazing?
Really, really interesting point of view. Actually, I've never thought about that. Oh, God. I will have to sit down and think about my priorities again, because something's not clicking here. What?
Yeah, boys and girls, take notes. If you want to fly simulators, you got to fly real planes first and get paid to do it, and then you can spend all your life flying virtually, like we are right now. So take notes, write it down, boys and girls.
In that note, John Doe said, stealing all the toilet paper from the lavatory, cutting down on my overhead cost. Anything else you want to tell us on the chat real quick? When you travel, what else did you take back home? Tell us the truth. Did you take back home all the soap, all the toilet paper, the hair dryer? You're one of those. You're one of those. Hey, good for you, man. It's all about saving costs, you know? Cost of living is pretty high.
Contact Salt Lake Center 132.4, Alaska 351.
Yeah, anything
Have a
you
good
can do
one.
to save a penny or two, you know? Absolutely.
All right, getting handed off here. And center Alaska 351, flight level 290.
Alaska 351, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Hey, John Doe, man, out of all things to steal, I don't think that toilet paper is the best. I mean, isn't that like single ply? Super thin toilet paper?
I think it doesn't matter how many plies you have as long as it gets the job done, you know?
You make a very valid point there, my friend.
I know the ply thing is about comfort, but honestly, man, for what it is, I still don't. So help me understand one thing, and it's, we have to go to the store. You have to use real money that you work hard for to buy toilet paper that is only used, single use, for what you use it for. Like, really? It's like literally you're shitting your money away.
That is a very good point, and just like you said earlier, I'm gonna have to think about that one, man. That's yeah. Oh, John Doe saying just gotta go easy on the pressure. Very good point, my friend. That is a very valid point there. Tiago asking, what's y'all's favorite livery? Well, let me see. If I have an all-time favorite livery, it is the old school bowling shoe Northwest Airlines. The red with the gray, with the battleship gray on it. That to me, for some reason, will forever be my favorite livery, especially on the 747-400. It just looks so perfect, man. But what about you, man? You let us know. Or Jose, what's your favorite livery? Without any bias, of course, to your current employer.
No bias and nothing related. Actually, it's not gonna be related to anything. But I like the old school American Airlines collars.
Yes.
Remember the
oh, man.
The silver, like metal looking, shiny, beautiful collars?
Yeah, man. I get it. I know we have to make the change, especially with the Dreamliner. You can't have that polished look. But dude, the American Legacy airline like colors was the best. It was so iconic. It looked perfect on every single airplane.
Yes, I will say that's probably my top number one. And I don't know why, but I have something for the British Airways collars.
Yeah,
I like them too. Do you have any favorite livery on airplanes, Cheyenne? Like colors, space schemes, like they're like talking here live stream right now to all the viewers. I said I like the old American Airlines, like shiny. Remember the polish? That was beautiful. And I said I do like the British Airways colors. No, you don't like those? Oh, Emirates.
Oh yeah.
Emirates are really classy and elegant. Oh, she said the all U.S. Airways. Cactus, huh?
Yeah, old Cactus.
Cactus. Yeah, for all of you watching right now, my wife, she's an airline pilot as well. She's an airline captain, flying the Embraer 175, baby.
Oh yeah.
But she doesn't like to play the flight simulator.
Yes, I believe she told me. Yep, go ahead.
Context Salt Lake City 118.05, American 775. I believe I'm getting close to you as well. You're right now over the LLJ NDB.
Yes, sir. I was just looking at the VFR map, and I noticed you are off to like my 4-ish, 5 o'clock right now, approximately under 30 miles. So we're still maintaining that separation. I'm still holding Mach 7.8, doing 498 across the ground.
Yeah, I don't know why they sent me down to flight level 200. Like, still don't make sense. 300 miles away from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, ATC told me to go down to 20,000 feet. Like,
I think
sounds like ATC, right?
I think we need to do a breathalyzer test on that controller, man. Something's not adding up because they had you hold present heading as well. Meanwhile, it looks like you're being vectored a little bit more southeast right now.
What we're gonna do here, since we are already doing this weird stuff, I'm gonna clean up my box and I'm gonna go ahead and do this by going direct. We're gonna use Quart. Where is Quart? Quart is right here.
Yep.
Quart. I'm gonna go radial N009 on. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Insert, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull the heading again. Beautiful, beautiful. Like a real Airbus pilot. And my box is now clear.
Oh, there you go, clearing that box. And then John Doe coming in and saying the polished livery versus the painted, cut down on the weight. Absolutely. That is also a big deal there. So I remember them mentioning that when they made the transition. And again, especially when you have an aircraft, mostly composite material, like I know on the Max, the 73 Max, I believe the wings are mostly composite. I forget how the airframe is. But of course, a Dreamliner 787, you just can't give it the polished look with that. There could be a wrap or something, but that would make no sense as far as I know.
That's correct. Now, you mentioned that the 737 something composite. I swear that I heard somewhere that they were using recycled dinosaur bones.
Wow.
Recycled dinosaur bones to build that one. Jose's funny.
Oh, well, I mean, it'll make sense of why you keep calling the 73 a dinosaur. I get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do a quick progress check. So it's been approximately 58 minutes since we took the runway at Seattle 16 left. And right now we are 123 nautical miles to our top of descent. So local time is 20:34 Zulu, and our top of descent should be there about 20:48 Zulu. So another, 14 minutes? So not too shabby, guys.
Oh no, we're pretty close. We're pretty close.
Yep, pretty soon here, Captain Jose and I are going to have to start actually flying the plane and doing some stuff to get us down. But you know what? I'm glad I remembered to do this because I have not loaded my approach into Jackson Hole. So let's go to the McDo here, or the...
Spoken like a real pilot.
Yes, sir. ILS Yankee with the Quart transition for our IAF. And so let's go ahead and set it up. I'm sure we're going to get vectors to get to Quart, but we're going to set it up direct to after the Jackson Hole VOR.
Outstanding. Look at that. So Tiago and Jundo, you're pretty active in the chat. Tell us, what is your favorite livery, favorite aircraft, and favorite airport that you like to fly into?
I'm curious to see. Yeah, what they say.
Alaska 351, contact Salt Lake Center 128.35.
JetBlue
128.35.
Tiago said JetBlue Airbus 320. I like it. Very good choice. Especially when they give you the blue chips. Blue chips.
Salt Lake Center, Alaska 351. Good day, flight level 290.
Alaska
Pretty exciting. We're going to
Salt Lake
Jackson
Center,
Hole, Wyoming. He said he likes to fly LAX San Francisco. I love flying into San Francisco. Funny thing, I believe it's Tuesday this week. I'll be flying to San Francisco.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Have a pretty cool route this week. Pretty short, but starts with San Francisco, and I get to fly my last fly out of Denver. So yeah, gonna make for a fun week. And looks like October won't be that busy. So we'll see what's going on. Oh, so Cheyenne, Captain Cheyenne just said, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this one before. I think I've seen it before. The black and white livery from Air New Zealand.
Yes.
They had it on the, if I believe, 787, Airbus 321 Neos. Really beautiful looking aircraft. That has to be really heavy paint, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that livery is sleek. I know they have it on A321 as well. I forget what other aircraft that they put it on, but it looks so good, man. I wish we could see that over here in the States. So John Doe coming in saying, I actually don't fly a lot, spend most of my time at local racetracks. I have flown in Baltimore, Midway, Phoenix, mostly Southwest, out of Albany, New York. Nice, man. Yeah, I don't get to fly as much as I would want to, both in, you know, just doing commercial flights and, well, for my own flying as a private pilot, but I wish I could do it more, man. But nothing wrong with that, man. You know, I do want to ask one day an actual Southwest pilot, like, what's their thing, man, with the approaches that they do? Because, man, every time I'm here in Orlando, I see them doing some steep approaches into MCO. I just don't get it, man. It could be coincidental, but it is pretty wild. So I wanted to know what the heck is up with that.
Hey, John Doe, have you ever been to Lincoln Speedway or Williams Grove? Those two tracks before? Their track. Sorry, it sounds like I'm repeating. It's because I'm repeating. It's because my wife, he has spent time on both. I've never been to. I know you, Captain Gonzo. Have you ever been to the Sebring racetrack?
No, man. I've always wanted to go down there and get a first-hand experience, but I've raced it many times in the old, like, Forza Motorsports. I believe Gran Turismo had it as well at some point. But yeah, I've never been to it in person. Would love to go.
Nice. I like it.
I did get to go to Circuit of the Americas back in 2023. The wife and I did a quick trip to Austin just to hang out. And we drove out there, and nothing was happening. There wasn't an event or anything like that, but just seeing the uphill on turn 1 there after the main pit straight, oh man, it was insane.
I bet. It would be pretty cool if we could get, I don't think we have that here, do we? ATC menu, request, nope. And AUC menu, see, delay, arrival message, weather. weather request. Ooh. Let's see if we can get something here on the MCDU, see if it works. Never tried this before. Meet R. It's a yes. Send. Oh, there's no message. And look, it works. It's showing right now latest winds variable at 3. So I'm gonna go this technique 0-0 on my box, and I'm gonna go. It's 12 degrees, pretty cold. It's pretty cold, and 30-17 on the meter.
Nice, nice.
The 100 miles from Quartz. This is so weird.
Yeah, they're gonna have you land down in Phoenix or something, man.
I have no idea why am I so. I have no idea why I'm fly so low.
And guys, we're just taking in the scenery, as you can see, just panning around the beautiful 7.3 in the Alaskan livery. On our way to Jackson Hole. If you're just tuning in, don't be afraid to hang on tight. We are getting closer and closer to our arrival at Jackson Hole. It's going to be a fun approach, guys, I promise you. Let me check a setting real quick. Who knows? We might have some surprises, man. Might have some stuff happening. Could have an engine failure. Could have... Who knows, man? It's Flight Simulator after all. So let's see.
Do you imagine?
After all this time, and then I have an engine failure in a valley.
I'm all set up for the approach. AP1, A-Thrust, Flight Director, LS, Outer Brakes medium. Yeah, Berdudos.
Roger.
Just still trying to figure out why Jose is flying so low, but at least, yeah, who knows, right?
Yeah.
150 miles away. Yeah, 150 miles away from Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Copy that.
And yep, I said I was gonna do park on Papa 8. So Papa 8, it is.
Hey, and Jose, looks like Tiago's got a question for you. He's saying, hey, what's the worst airport to land into? I heard many pilots hate JFK, and I mean, I can see why.
Worst airport to land into? Charlotte, buddy.
Wow, really?
Alaska Tree 51, Salt Lake Center, expect radar vectors, ILS Yankee runway 19er.
Expect radar vectors for the ILS Yankee 19er for Alaska 351.
Alaska Tree 51, verify instruction.
Honestly, I've used to be based in JFK. I've been based in JFK.
Expect radar vectors. ILS Yankee runway 19er, Alaska 351.
Actually, a few times, different airlines, and JFK. I love flying JFK. I love, because JFK is kind of old school in the way they do stuff, flying wise, like your departures, your arrivals, your everything they do is kind of like the old ways of doing stuff. and it makes you feel like, oh yeah, I'm flying this, I'm doing this. JFK, I absolutely love flying to JFK. Not LaGuardia and not Newark. Not interested, thank you. Even though LaGuardia has a beautiful terminal now, still don't want to go there. But yeah, absolutely, JFK is fine by me. I would say Charlotte, not one of the places I really want to go to. Don't mind flying it. It's just, if I could avoid it, I would avoid it. And it's just because it's just busy, small, no space. You gotta be really careful up there. And now they're building another runway. I don't know if you guys knew about that. They're eliminating runway 523. It's gonna become a taxiway.
Oh boy.
And so it's gonna be, yeah. They're adding all this stuff, but still the terminal needs to be done and still not done. It's just makes, I don't know. Don't like going there.
Hey Jose, I don't know if you noticed, but I just saw a notification that Captain Flaco has joined the server. And
I just saw that too. Flaco.
I'm looking in the VFR map and I see an aircraft coming out of Kilo Whiskey. Wait.
Salt Lake Center 132.4.
Stand by. Switching to Salt Lake Center on 132.4 for Alaska 351.
Ah, there's somebody coming out of Yellowstone.
Salt Lake City Center, or Salt Lake Center. This is Alaska 351, flight level 290.
Alaska 351, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Alaska 351, fly present heading, descend, maintain 17,000, altimeter 3015, Jackson Hole landing, runway 19.
I'm not sure, probably, but I will confess to you, my memory.
Fly present heading, descend, maintain 17,000, altimeter 3015, Jackson Hole landing runway 19er,
I only
Alaska
remember like
351.
Alaska 351, altimeter
But yeah,
3015,
again, Kennedy's one of those places that
runway 19er.
You learn a lot. And give me 1 second, guys. Turning left heading 07.
Altimeter 3015, expect
Turn
radar
left heading
vectors for
0,
ILS
70
Yankee
American
runway
775.
19er, Alaska 351.
Alright, Jose, so I've been cleared to descend to 17,000, present heading.
And I'm still at flight level 200 and now flying heading 070. I don't know. I don't believe that BeyondATC knows that you're here. But at the same time, the way I'm being vectored, looks like they know that you're there. It's like, I don't know. Interesting, honestly, but no clue, man.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the ride, brother. Just here for the ride.
Alright, guys, so yeah, we've just started our descent. Descending through 27.8 now for 17,000. Let's see how it goes. And again, we're keeping an eye out on that aircraft coming out of Yellowstone. It looks like he's coming in hot, man, so we might be in for a surprise intercept here as we approach Jackson Hole. Something tells me Captain Flaco just couldn't resist and he wants to have some fun, so... Ah, man.
Captain Flaco, we miss you.
Hey, I'm sorry, Jose, I don't know if you already saw the question from John Doe.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kennedy Steve at JFK. Yeah, I really don't have a recollection. I started flying JFK 2018. Honestly, don't remember. By the way, that airplane that took off from Yellowstone is literally doing weird stuff in the air, but it's right behind you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. You might have some visitors coming to say hi, or you know. Never know, brother. You never know. Here we go.
Alaska 351,
altimeter 301 expecting radar vectors, ILS Yankee 19er, American 775.
Switching to center 133.25, Alaska 351. And Salt Lake Center, this is Alaska 351 with you descending to 26,000.
Alaska Tree 51, Salt Lake Center, roger.
085, descend and maintain 16,000, American 775. This is working pretty good right now, down to flight level, never mind flight level, to 16,000. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my descent below here. Seatbelt sign is on. We're gonna turn this bad boy on. Okie dokie, looking good, looking good.
I'm keeping my eyes out outside because I see an aircraft approaching rather rapidly. John Doe saying, Flacco is dogging you with an F-22. I believe you are absolutely correct, man. At the rate of speed that he's coming in, this is going to be bad.
That's awesome, though. That's really, really cool. Right. Awesome. Just going to prepare for landing. The flight attendants so they get the cabin ready. And alright, that's done. Seatbelt sign is on. Transitioning. Here we go. Local altimeter 3017. Amazing stuff.
Whoa,
Awesome.
So this is going to be
Awesome.
interesting. My magenta line is having me kind of do an orbit into the approach there. That'll be interesting.
Magenta line having you do an orbit into the approach. So he's having you doing the quad procedure turn joining
Alaska
bound.
Tree 51, turn right, heading 175, descend and maintain
that what it's doing?
10,000,
Stand by.
altimeter Tree 017 vectors
You
for
can
the
probably
approach.
go and do a
Expect
revision
further
to that and
clearance
do
in
the
about
procedure
1/9
turn.
mile.
Copy, turning right, heading 175, descend and maintain 10,000, altimeter 3017 vectors for the approach. Expect further clearance in about 1/9 miles, Alaska 351. All right. You know what? I'm gonna kind of want to expedite this arrival or this descent.
Flight level change, idle thrust. Oops, sorry, I told you a Boeing trick. But that's true. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, flight level change on the Boeing. If you change
Alaska
your
Tree 51,
thrust,
turn right, heading
it will
205.
change the vertical speed for you.
Yes, sir. Right heading
Okay.
205, Alaska 351.
All right, 17,416, 1,000 feet to go. I see you. That other airplane is right there with you. Do you see it in your view, external view?
Let me see. There he is. Yep, I see an airframe.
What is it?
It
An
is-
airline jet or a
No.
fighter jet?
It's an F-22, my friend. I am being intercepted. I promise you, I had no idea who the passengers are on board.
That's amazing. Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, we're still descending, boys and girls. We're just gonna focus on flying, and we're gonna let this F-22 do whatever it wants to do with us. I
Is
lost
it behind you right now?
I lost visual, but he is showing right behind me on the VFR map.
Ain't no fighter following me today, Captain Gonzo.
Yeah, I don't know what I did, man. Clearly, I misbehaved. I didn't see any TFRs, did you?
I didn't check that. My sim, my rules, don't care.
Amen. That's how you do it, baby. That's the Flight Sim channel way. Yeah, so I think I already see Jackson Hole down there.
Very good, very good, very good.
Alaska Tree 51, turn right heading 275.
Left turn heading 345, to maintain 14,000 American 775.
Right turn 275, Alaska 351.
Here we go, leaving 16 for 14, left turn 345.
Copy that. I am being vectored towards Quart. Coming in from the east. And descending through 19,000.
Yeah, they give me a pretty weird vector because right now I'm flying outbound from Quart.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Yeah. Like, we went across the localizer, so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna let BeyondATC figure it out and do its job.
Alaska Tree
That's what we
51,
pay
turn
for.
right heading 300.
So, what I'm gonna do, pilot trick, I'm just gonna slow down here to 250. No reason to be going fast if we're flying away from the airport.
Turn right, heading
250.
300, Alaska 351.
You setting the altimeter here. $77.
I'm gonna have to use some spoilers here to help the airplane get down and slow down, which is never a good thing to do because it's not what the airplane is designed to do.
Yeah, same here. I'm having to add drag heavily.
And we have been cleared for the ILS Yankee 19er, so I'm gonna have to go full spoilers. Jendo said they found out I stole the toilet
Alaska
paper.
351, turn right heading 310.
Absolutely.
Turn right heading
Absolutely.
310, Alaska 351.
Alaska Tree 51, 7 miles from trip, turn left heading 230, maintain 9,600 until established. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 19er.
All right, turn left heading 230, maintain 9,600 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS Yankee 19er, Alaska 351. All right, going into localizer mode, 9,600.
Unidentified aircraft. This is the U.S. Air Force. State your intentions.
Uh-oh, we are being intercepted. Yeah, United States Air Force. How about you, F off? We're just trying to land in Jackson Hole.
Please comply with a wingtip, please.
This bank right now that I've got going over the water is going to be my compliance, good sir. Oh, wow, look at that, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. We've got an F-22 off of our right wingtip. Air Force aircraft, you are going to have to follow us in, my friend. I just got cleared for the ILS into Jackson Hole, so get ready, baby. It's going to get fun.
We are here on orders because somebody stole the toilet paper.
There we go, John Doe. They're on to you, buddy. You better run. I promise you, he is on Captain Jose's aircraft, not my airplane.
Alright, we have been cleared for the approach. Here we go. The only thing that I have to say right now, BeyondATC gave me a pretty bad vector, and I had to use my own vector here so I could get established. So besides that, everything else has been fine so far. It's just that one last vector to join the localizer was completely trash.
Yeah, I overshot the localizer. I'm coming back inside. I've got the field in sight now, slowing her down. I'm going to try to maintain 210 for now. And capturing the glide slope, going into approach mode. Alright, flaps 5. Let's set auto brakes to 2. That F-22 is hanging right there with me, man. Check it out.
Amazing, that's awesome.
All right, field in sight, gear down.
Alaska Tree 51, contact Jackson Tower 118.075.
Switching to tower 118.075, Alaska 351.
Okey-dokey.
Jackson Tower, good morning. Alaska 351 with you, ILS Yankee 219er.
Alaska Tree 51, Jackson Tower, wind variable. Runway 19er cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 119er, Alaska 351.
I have the field in sight. Localizer capture. Glass up alive.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Check Christ style, man. This is perfect. This is perfect.
Alright, my controls.
I'm going gear down. Flaps 3. Gonna arm spoilers. Level flaps full. I'm fully configured.
Copy that.
I did configure just a little bit early, but I'm like 2 miles from FAP mode, fully configured. That's perfect.
Roger. I am on a 3-mile final right now for runway 19er.
Outstanding.
Alright, 3 green, flap set 30, landing lights on. Speed brakes armed, auto brake set 2. There's the F-22 keeping with us. He's struggling maintaining that airspeed. 130 knots is not not too great for an F-22, but he'll do it. All right, there's the minimums call. Continuing. We are committed, boys and girls.
Awesome. My glide slope is capture. We're gonna set means approach altitude 14,000. And we are officially on the glide slope, and she has not transferred me to tower. Here it is.
There you go.
We're clear to land 19er.
And mains touchdown. 2 in reverse.
Wow, this couldn't have been better. You just touched down, and I am 8 miles away from the runway, like almost like a real.
Alaska Tree 51.
Beautiful.
Exit next available taxiway.
Exiting left, next available taxiway for Alaska 351. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jackson Hole. Captain Jose will be landing just before us or after us here. All right, Jose. Runway 19er is empty. It is all yours.
Roger, Dodger. I am now 5 miles away, passing
Alaska Tree 51. Contact ground 124.55.
and landing no blue before landing check was complete.
Switching to ground on 124.55 for Alaska 351.
I guess it's time to get my hands ready to fly.
Jackson ground, good morning, Alaska 351, clear of 19er, requesting taxi to the ramp.
Alaska Alaska 351, welcome to Jackson Hole. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
We'll take any parking available for Alaska 351.
Alaska 351, ramp 11, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Ramp 11, taxi at pilot's discretion for Alaska 351. I like that. Look at those mountains, man. This is beautiful.
Right.
Captain Flacco is somewhere up there in the F-22. He might be intercepting you as well.
1000 stable. Runway is inside. We're continuing to a landing. Autopilot off. Small corrections. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Hundred above, buddy. You're gonna go just slightly below the glide slope on purpose because short runway. Why not, right?
Oh yeah. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. There is Captain Jose on the short final for 19er.
It's on purpose.
Oh, look at the F-22 right next to you. That is sick.
Oh wow.
Bring it in, baby. Bring it in. Oh, that was sick.
Here we go. Touchdown. Manual brakes. Oh, I got my rudder pedal stuck on the floor. My bad.
Uh-oh.
Was user error. Okay, exiting the last one here. And you know what's really funny? I didn't even use reverse today.
Oh, wow. Hey, Jose, I'm taking gate 6. It looks like gate 4 is available.
Awesome, thank you. Alright, flap set after landing. Check this here.
And when you get a chance, Jose, looks like Tiago has a question for you. And John Doe, thanks for the butter stick, man. You know I love me some toast with that butter.
Yeah, go. Does the ATC gives you a parking IRL?
In real life.
Oh, well, depending on the airport, they already know exactly where you're parking to, so they just send you there. And they give you the instructions to get there. And some other airports, they don't even know where you're parking, so they send you to tell them. And figure that part out. But yeah, depending on the airport, you might or might not.
Oh, check it out, guys. My marshaller is doing the Gangnam style. I guess I did a pretty good parking job. She is happy. All right.
All right, we're coming here. There's an airplane with the whole entire tail section inside the runway taking off.
We've got the brakes set, engines are off, the bacon light is off. Let's see what GSX does in this airport, because I've never been here, so. Got the stairs ready. Okay, GSX is loading, lovely. Try it again. Come on, GSX, don't fail me now. I'm gonna have to restart GSX here. Oh, GSX doesn't want to work here. But it looks like we've got Captain Flacco going right over the terminal in the F-22. There he goes.
Well, the only gate that I see open right now is ramp 9, so I'm gonna park it here on ramp 9.
Copy. Yeah, looks like my GSX is not recognizing this airfield for some reason. But again, never been here, guys. So you know what? We're gonna do it with the PMDG ground service equipment. So let's go into the McDo here. So we'll change this to stairs. Request the stairs.
All right, boys, coming into land.
Oh, yeah. Landing the same way we did?
Yeah.
Okay, roger that. Keeping an eye out for you. All right, guys, well, we look for Captain Flacco. We've got the PMDG ground service equipment coming in. There comes the bus. Just plowed right through a fuel truck. Good job, PMDG.
I see my marshaller right now just showed up. I'm gonna turn off my taxi light here to be nice to them. Alright, let's park this jet, mate. Let's park this jet, mate.
Red to white, we hide.
I like it.
White to red, we ain't dead.
Captain Flacco, what's going on?
There he is coming in, guys. I've got the camera zoomed in on him. Let's watch him do that arrival. Tower told him just do whatever the heck you want, and he took it personally.
My airfield. I said my airfield.
Yeah, when a Raptor shows up with AIM-120s, AIM-9 next, yeah, I would listen too. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, there's not a lot of runway.
Yeah, get on the brakes, buddy. Get on the brakes. Get that parachute out if you have it.
Tow hook enabled, deployed. No arresting cables on this airfield. All right, we made it though. We made it.
Hey, Tiago. So no, this one is by Axonos. It's a payware scenery. It's available in the marketplace as well. And yeah, man, I saw something about it in the comments somewhere. People were saying that GSX does not like this airport, and I can see it. It just doesn't want to load up, which is a shame because it's a beautiful airport, man. And the identifier is Kilo Juliet Alpha Charlie, KJAC.
That is a successful parking job into parking number 8. And we're gonna request.
Yeah, Jose, see if you can load up GSX, man, because it wasn't working for me.
Mine just crashed.
Yep. Yeah, so it's not just us, guys. It's definitely something with the scenery developer, Axonos, I think it is, again, and GSX. So if you have the scenery, I don't know, we might have to submit a ticket or something for GSX, see if they can service it. But check out Flacco taxiing in on the Raptor. Man, that looks intimidating. Forget about TSA coming to do an inspection. Everybody knows that, but when you have a Raptor taxiing behind you, that's a little intimidating. You know what? Let me set the lighting here a little different. Let's set into like a little sunset here, see how she looks. Oh yeah, look at those mountains right there. Captain Flacco coming in style with the canopy open. Oh, baby.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, Flacco, we're definitely doing a flight out of here, man. This is amazing.
It looks cool. Yeah.
Like it? You like it?
I do.
Yeah, I'm glad we
Another,
decided
it kind
for
of
it.
reminds me of, I think it's called Innsbruck.
Could be.
You guys ever seen Innsbruck?
Yes, yes.
Reminds me of that a little bit.
It's gonna pan around.
That's awesome. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna pan here with the lighting like this because this is very cinematic. But yeah, guys, welcome to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We made it. Not too bad of a flight. That was just over under 2 hours there for total block time. You guys caught Jose and I setting up in Seattle with a cold and dark setup. And honestly, you know, like the title said, this was like another Fenix versus PMDG video, but it was kind of difficult because BeyondATC vectored us differently. Well, I should say Jose differently. And I took off with at least a couple minutes of headway. So we weren't really able to compare the aircraft in performance, but I'd say they're pretty equal. And based on the previous tests that we've ran, the 737-700 and the 319 are like a perfect match against each other. The 320 and the 800 are more alike, and then of course Boeing trying to stretch his legs with the 900 and the 321. But I feel like the 321 is a little bit ahead of the 900 there. So overall, pretty awesome flight, man. I enjoyed that scenic route in there. So again, I'll be taking off out of here more often.
Yeah, this is one of those places that absolutely phenomenal to fly into. The scenery, the mountains, the procedures. It's just different, short runway. I mean, I prove it today. 319, medium brakes. You don't even need reversers to stop the aircraft. If I use reversers, I was more than able to make Alpha 2 exit too. So, I believe it's one of those places like makes for an interesting session on the fly sim, and gives you polish practicing your stuff in your aircraft, and makes for a fun night,
Agreed, my friend, very much. All right, so what are you guys feeling? You guys want to call it a night? Or I was thinking of hopping into like a Cessna and just flying around here for a little bit.
I think I'm gonna call it a night because some people here in the house have to actually go and be airline pilots tomorrow for real. So I'm going to probably call it a night here, but I'll be here again tomorrow, my last day free of everything. But let me know. I'm available every single weekend all the way through October as well, so
copy that. No, good to know, man. So yeah, then we'll just call it here, and then Flaco, if you want to hang back on the cord, man, and we can chat for a little bit, catch you up on what we did, and then go from there, man.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, guys.
Alrighty, boys and girls. Well, thanks again for tuning in to another live stream here at That Flight Sim channel. This was Capt Gonzo. As you can see, Captain Flaco joined us a little bit into the arrival part into Jackson Hole, and he surprised us with that F-22. I had no idea he was on my right wingtip, and when I looked outside, there he was following me in. So, John Doe, thanks for stealing the toilet papers. You got me in trouble now, buddy. So, it was awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. We love it. We love the interaction to our loyal followers and fans. John Doe, Tiago, you guys are always on here, man, so we love it. We love to see you guys involved. So thanks again for that, man. That was awesome. So before I get out, I'll pass it to Jose and Flaco for some last words here.
No, yeah, got caught up a little bit with the routine here at home, but glad I managed to hop in the F-22 and give you guys an escort in. We're gonna be having a chat with John Doe with the toilet. What you call that? The toilet felony that he committed during flight. So he's done things that he will not be proud of. So anyways, no, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I was kind of popping in and out of the chat, and looks like a solid stream and everybody hanging out. So we appreciate it as always. Thanks, Jose, for filling in, hanging out. It was also cool to see you guys interact as well. So yeah, man, pretty cool place to land in. And really like it for sure.
Absolutely, guys. You know how it is. It was a pleasure to be here again. One more night of fun flying the Flight Simulator, and looking forward to our next session. And bring your questions. Bring your questions. Doesn't have to be specifically about the aircraft. Ask me anything about aviation, industry, airlines, being a pilot, and whatever you want to ask me, feel free to. And if I can't answer it, I will. But for now, thank you for joining us. And you see, this is a tire pilot. I woke up way too early for the Formula One race. But yeah, been a pleasure to be with you guys, flying you around, and welcome to Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Yes, sir. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to come to an end. And as our good friends in Top Gear used to say, and on that bombshell, it is time to end. Goodbye. Happy flying, boys and girls. And as Captain Flacco likes to always throw it in there, cue the outro.
Cue the outro.
Thank you for choosing that Flight Sim channel. We invite you to our next stream as we take the skies once again. Until next time, and as always, happy flying.